Hey everybody, Cy Wood here in the city of sin, talking to Keith.
This is So What You Saying. Wood, let me tell you, man. All right, so you're saying you're in the city of sin,
I am,
right?
yes sir.
Where it all goes down.
Yep, that's where
Good
I sit.
on you. Good on you. I, on the other hand, been sitting in my house all damn day. I haven't eaten since breakfast. My last meal was fucking hard over eggs. Okay, and I've been drinking all damn day. I just found my glass of water because I was gonna drink water today. All right.
Oh yeah, you're gonna okay.
I found my cup of ice water from fucking 2 p.m. just now, but it's too late. So this ought to be interesting.
At that
with no
point,
food in my stomach.
So I did a similar thing. I had breakfast, and I thought to myself, I could drink my diet for the rest of the day. Turns out I had to eat something because I would have died. Yeah, City of Sin, representing my So What You Saying in the mug. After our emails, I'll talk to you a little bit about, as we always do, our snaggles. So,
yeah. I'm fucked up. Here come the emails. T. Hogan says, fellas. And every time I hear fellas, I always think a New Edition.
Yeah.
Or I think of a Wiz, which you haven't seen, but all 28 kids have, which is weird to me. So, obviously, the boyfriends that show up are treating them right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. T. Hogan says, fellas, great show with the dog. Just a couple of things I noticed. One, Keith said broccoli in my ass is cool. Now, see, he's taking that out of context.
Yeah,
because he talked about fecal matter going up to your mouth and stuff from your mouth going down to your ass, which we all know about.
Right.
So that's what I was talking about, broccoli in my ass. So nice try, T. Hogan. So I'll just leave it there for you guys. I love how the doc said a point, and then accidentally the chime rang in when he was describing how ignorant and stupid anti-vaxxers are, especially how Jenny McCarthy and the Kardashians are. I'm not doing research to make sure they're non-vaxxers because I don't care to, and he has a PhD, so I'm taking his word for that.
Yeah,
with that being said, well, yeah, it sounds about right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
With that being said, he said, the flu is always behind, so why am I getting a shot for some shit that was a strain from a year ago? With that being said, I'm still not getting one. See, I'm with him on that. Fuck that. I don't get fucking flu shots, man.
I don't either.
And he told me I was the problem. Oh, you didn't chime in when he was dogging me for being the fucking problem.
Well, I'm going to let you take it, of course.
Yeah, you let me take the brunt of that shit. All of a sudden, at the end, I felt like I should have been on Quaaludes listening to him talking about cells and bananas and monkeys and humans being 99.6% the same as a banana. Mm-hmm. So I tried to make a banana peel give me a blowjob. It slipped out. Last question. Why the choice of music for that one? Just curious. The backstory on it. Keep them coming. T. Hogan. That was the hardest one, Wood, and you can back me on this.
Yep.
That was the hardest one we ever had to get music because we try and do something that goes with it. That was actually from Osmosis Jones,
right? Which
came to me by a family member. I was bitching about not being able. We were just gonna play an instrumental.
Yeah,
I was gonna play some fucking Herb Alpert, some Chuck Mangione, some Dave Cause, or Norman Brown. We were just gonna play an instrumental, and all of a sudden somebody said, a family member said, "Hey, why don't you play Osmosis Jones?" And boom, there it is. So
yeah, and it was a good call. I like that jam. But it for anyone, T. Hogan, if you're listening out there, look up something for microbiology as far as music goes. You're not going to find it.
No, it's not. No. Nerds don't listen to much music, right?
No, they don't. Nope.
All right. Max says, "Man, that was a mask off. I really enjoyed it. I hope the kids in Dr. Dave's class forgive him if he's been a little slow this week. It happens." And I guess that's a nod to us dumbing him down, right?
I think that, that's definitely
we tried our best.
Us, yeah.
Sox fan, so he's talking to me right now. Can you believe that they traded Mookie? And I actually fucking can't. That upsets me, man. I don't know why the Red Sox do some of the fucking things they do, Wood.
I don't think it's just the Red Sox. I think it's all teams in general.
It's the fucking Red Sox, man. We have a history of this shit. Just pathetic. Best homegrown talent since Ted Williams, Teddy Ballgame.
Yeah.
And now he's a Dodger. Unreal. These guys and their contracts are fucky.
Yep.
Met Pete Rose last week. He shook my hand. We bet. Listen to this. We bet that I wouldn't say anything stupid, and he won. God damn, that's classic, Pete. My cousin told him a joke. Went like this. Guy goes and sees a doctor because he's not feeling well. Doc tells him good news and bad news. The guy asks for the bad news first. Doc goes into a great, gory detail how dude is going to die in 2 weeks. Whole family is crying, just alligator tears. Dude, through his tears, asks, what's the good news? Doc says, did you see that receptionist with the massive tits? Guy says, yeah. Doc says, I'm fucking her. Pete laughed. I laughed. It was great. I love that. If Brady is anything other than a Patriot in a few weeks, I just might kill everyone in my presence.
Oh, man.
Fucking Boston people. I swear to you, man.
They
go to violence right off top. They live the fucking Departed is what they live, man.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Black, white, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
man.
Anybody from over there. And Pete Rose, Hall of Fame or not? Did we have this discussion? Should he be in there or not?
Well, we can have it again. Absolutely should be in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's coming back to me because there's murderers, there's fucking lifetime racists, there's fucking alcoholics in there. There's all that shit in there.
These guys
there's murderers in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a separate thing. And do you really think he bet his team to lose?
No.
No.
Look at the guy. He's betting himself to win every single time.
Yeah, what he should bet is whether or not his barber's going to fuck his hair up for the umpteenth time in a row. He's got the worst goddamn haircut, man.
Or if he can find a pair of glasses that are going to fit over the bridge of his nose, a damn thing so huge.
Goddamn grapes. This episode was 100% fucked up. I devine grapes weekly in my sink, and they're constantly falling into the sink as I'm washing them and taking them off the vine to put them in Ziploc bags for the week. Here I am eating ones that hit the sink as I divine them. Then I listen to this bullshit podcast, and apparently it's a crime. No wonder I'm where I am. Then my husband watches the Game Changers, and now I can't eat cheese or elk.
Ugh.
That's from Misty. Now, my thing is this. Conjugal visits.
Yeah.
If you're having a conjugal visit, are you going to sit around and watch the Game Changers?
Or are you going to worry about where your grapes are falling?
You're not going to worry about either of those fucking things because prison's a lot fucking dirtier than anybody's kitchen sink.
That's right.
How long do you have to be in prison to get a conjugal visit?
I don't know. I've wondered. I wonder if it's a couple months, a year, or if it's right away. I imagine years, yeah, because there's only so many times you can abuse the person in the cell next to you before they're like, listen, bro, you got to get them a visit.
It's funny you say that because when I read this and she talked about her husband, I would think Missy submits to nobody, but then I thought conjugal visit. Because if she's got a girlfriend/wife in prison, I know damn well she's the man of the relationship.
Yeah, she's
you know what I mean? She's running the fucking show.
Uh-huh.
You put your hand in my pocket, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not bowing down to nobody. All right. C Stone says, Wood's monotone commercial. That fucking commercial is drier than Betty White's pussy while crab crawling through the Sahara after relaxing baby powder douche. You guys are killing it. Fuck Missy. Jesus isn't real. And I drank White Claws. Much love, you mugs. That's actually the opposite of love. All right. You dog Woods. Well, he came in dogging your condescending monotone. I want to pour hot wax in my ears voice.
Listen, last time. Cool. The first go-around when I made that, I felt like I was overly animated and excited, and I got a lot of shit for it. So this time...
A little emotion?
Oh, yeah. I took emotion right out of that bitch.
You took all the human element out of it is what you took. I tend to agree with C. Stone on this one right here.
I did.
All right, so that's 4, and we're going to close it with this guy here. Westminster. See, that's my dude right there. Wood and Keith, you two got the smartest man ever to set foot in the woodshed, and all you talk about is balls and poop. I almost shut it off. Almost. The animal-to-human virus transfer process was very interesting and a little scary, too. The Black Death was a bacteria transferred from rodent and fleas that wiped out tens of millions of people 700 years ago. Without modern advances and smart people like Dr. Dave, it could easily happen again. Any day is a good day for funeral potatoes. Love, Jamathan.
That's all true. And funeral potatoes are awesome.
He's missing the big point, though. See, when I get funeral potatoes, when I go to white people funerals, I always have to put a hot sauce on them because they're a little too bland for me.
They are.
I like a little spice.
Well, that's because a lot of people think that you add flavor by adding cheese. Newsflash, people. Cheese does not give flavor. Cheese adds cheese. You want a little flavor, you got to add spices, salt, pepper.
There you go.
Basics,
there you go.
And then, salsa. Yeah.
There you go. But
They're
what
delicious.
Jamie is missing is we talked about the kitchen sink, which Missy talked
Yep.
about.
Yep.
We talked about Jeremy hair in your legs. That's why the bikers shave, because when they
Yep.
wreck. And if you try really hard, you can procreate with a banana, which T. Hogan referred to. So there was a lot of information there.
It
Look,
was.
Jamathan, don't overestimate why you listen to this fucking bullshit, okay?
That is
We
true.
could have Tim Duncan on here who talks to nobody, Kawhi Leonard who talks to less people than Tim Duncan, or we could have the fucking Dalai Lama on here, and we're going to drag them through the mud. That's just what we do. That's
Yeah.
the end of the emails.
And guys, these emails this week, I don't know if it's because the doctor is so smart, which he was.
They loved him. They loved him, and he loved us, by the way.
Yeah. He didn't leave unhappy. And did it seem to you that our emailers this week decided that they were going to try and be extra intellectual and type long emails?
And they caught me on the day when I've been drinking since I left my water on the fucking counter at 2 p.m. Full disclosure, it's 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. Wood's a little bit further behind. You're Pacific Time. You're 7:30.
Yeah.
But it's a long fucking ways away. All right.
It is.
From my glass of water.
So I will say, okay, so we're to Snaggles now. And
hit it.
I'm going to tell you a story about the Snaggles here.
Please.
So I've got it here in my hand. If anybody, so I go to I'm at the casino, and they have their little shops. And it's the only place you can buy a bottle of water. Because, believe it or not, when you're in Vegas, you need to drink some water from time to time.
Yeah.
Okay? So I go in there, and I get a bottle of water. And I'm walking up to the counter to pay for it. And the lady says to me, now I put my bottle of water up there, and I have there's nothing that suggests that I'm looking for alcohol at this point, because she can probably tell. But she says to me, hey, the Crown Royal's on sale behind the counter.
Oh, she saw you fiending is what she saw.
So I say, oh, tell me more about that. Well, she says the hot one is the Crown Royal Peach. Apparently
that's right up your fucking alley.
Yeah, so
that's right up your ass.
My ears perk up a little bit, and I say, okay, well, what else you got? You know what's even more up my alley? What I purchased. Crown Royal salted caramel.
Okay.
It tastes like salted caramel.
That's like a fucking carnival.
Yeah. So you know what you can do with this, which I may or may not have done. So you can take salted caramel and pour it over the top of Crown Apple. Now you have a caramel apple. You're welcome. So this week's Snaggles, guys, is a caramel apple.
You're like a carnival barker, man, is what you are. The way you just put your damn drinks together like that. That makes no rhyme or reason. You're not satisfied enough with the sweetness of the caramel.
No.
You go to the other one, the apple, and
and combine it. It's a caramel
must
apple.
rot out your fucking mouth.
Well, I could take them out, and then I just set them to the side. And so our Snaggles, guys, is your caramel apple Crown Royale. It's delicious. Yeah. And as always, it's brought to you by Tiger Claw Tattoo. Oh, you're not going to say anything about Tiger Claw Tattoo? I'll say it.
Oh, I was going to say something smart ass is what I was going to say, but I censored myself because they're real good sponsors. They hook us up. But my mind's all fucked up. So I hear Tiger Claw, and I'm thinking back scratch, right? When I think back scratch, in my mind, I think, I'm not even going to say what I think. Continue.
Guys, I may not be close to Mill Creek right now, and I can promise you this, though. I'm in Vegas, and I don't know if we mentioned that, but I am not going to get myself a tattoo out here. You know why? Because it's not Tiger Claw Tattoo. I don't know these guys. Yeah, they might be pretty good artists, but I don't know them. I don't trust them. So you know who I trust and who I go to is Tiger Claw Tattoo. They're in Mill Creek. Call them up, schedule yourself an appointment, go in and see them. They love that. You go up, chat with them. They'll help you walk through whatever you want, whether it be that ex's name. It's going to be your future's name. It could be tick marks for the amount of kids that you have that you pay for on a weekly basis to make sure you don't get it wrong. It doesn't matter.
I haven't been in there. Okay, what kind of music do they play in there is my question.
A lot of everything, really. Every time, because, these days, I say these days, listen to us old guys. These days you can play on the old electronic machine, and it'll spit out anything you ask. So you ask for any genre, and it's going to put it out there. And every time I've gone in, it's a little bit different. It's just whatever the mood they're feeling that day.
I'm gonna
They put
assume
it.
there's not much country music played in there.
No, really,
Okay,
there's
all right.
none. I can't recall a time. I've been there a number of times for a lot of hours, and I can't remember a time there was ever any country. But either way, guys, they sponsor our Snaggles. They are the reason that I went out and I bought Caramel Apple Crown Royale, and I appreciate it. So, guys, go over there, see them at Tiger Claw Tattoo in Mill Creek. Get yourself hooked up with some ink.
Yes. All right. So it's All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend,
It
which
is.
is kind of scary these fucking days. First of all, they're doing the same tribute to Kobe and his daughter, and that's all fine and dandy, but
Yep.
I barely know who these motherfuckers are in the first place.
Yep.
Because they all got the same number on. So everybody in red has 24, everybody in blue has 2, and that's fine, and like I said, but I don't know anybody. The question I have is this. The ones I do know are LeBron and Joel Embiid. And I want to know who looks older to you. Who looks like they had a rougher life? Who looks like their mom did more drugs while that person was in gestation?
Well, LeBron's looks and Joel Embiid as his mannerism and his walk. He walks like he's going to break apart. He can play just fine. But if you watch him walk from the bench to the scores table where they check in, it looks like he's going to break in half.
Yeah, he looks like my great uncle is who he looks like.
Right.
And LeBron's the same. You know what I mean? And then how does nobody ever say anything about LeBron getting this permanent toupee glued to his fucking head?
I don't know.
It was 6-7 years ago. He had a Sherman Hemsley going on, and now all of a sudden he's got a full head of hair, walking around like he's fucking Wesley Snipes.
Like it just all of a sudden happened. Like he's going backwards. I don't know. So both of us keep glancing over. For those of you just listening, we are video conferencing here, trying to make this sound a little bit better for you. But we keep glancing over to this TV, and right now
I don't know what the fuck's going on, to be honest with you.
They're in the third quarter, and it's 28-30. I think that was
in the quarter.
Simmons. I don't know who, because I can't see their names.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know. It doesn't matter. He dunked. It's 33-30. They're in the third quarter. They reset after each quarter.
Here we go. I'll do it for you. The light-skinned black guy just made a layup. The little light-skinned black guy. Now the old black guy, that's a little, probably my complexion's got the ball, and he passes out to a tall light-skinned black guy who bricks a shot, and another light-skinned black guy dunked it and fell down. All right. And now a black guy with an afro's got the ball, fucked up hair. All right, he shoots it. All right, so that's all I got right now because I don't know who the fuck these people are.
I don't know,
man.
The one thing that I do like about what they've done, and I think it's a better tribute to Kobe, to be quite honest with you, because with the numbers, I don't know who's doing what. It's just guys playing. But what I do like is that they named the All-Star MVP the Kobe Bryant MVP.
Okay.
I can get behind that. I think that's a better tribute than this number thing because I don't know what's happening. And I'm not really paying attention to the numbers. No.
I'll tell you what I did pay attention to because I'm an old person is the fact that Vince Carter has played in 4 different decades.
Yeah.
That's a fucking amazing. And that was a bad boy. You guys look at Vince Carter when he's at North Carolina or when he first came out and he was at Toronto.
Oh, man.
He was off the fucking hook.
Yeah. He was awesome. And
without question.
Now the way they play this, how are they going to pick an MVP is my question because it's not East versus West.
Right.
It's team captains. They pick their teams. How do you pick an MVP? Because now it's all just Showtime, dunks, three-pointers.
It's friends and family is what it is. It's friends and family. Everybody's just, everybody's a friend. You know what? I'd be damned if I'm going to go out there with somebody. You ever been picked last?
Yeah.
You have been picked last?
Yeah,
I've never been picked last, all right? But let me tell you this.
It was in soccer in my defense.
Oh, well, fuck. I'd have been picked last at that. What the hell are you doing on a soccer field? Right? That's on you.
Well, Mexico, they play soccer a lot. And really, that's all.
Here I am getting paid to play in the league, and I got Team LeBron on my fucking chest. Get the fuck out of here. Give me East-West.
Yep.
I hate these motherfuckers. I only play him twice a year. I owe him an elbow in the throat. Let's go. I need my Charles Oakleys. I need my Anthony Masons. I need my Rick Mahorns. I need my Kevin McHale's out there.
Did you watch the dunk contest?
You know what? I say every year I'm not going to watch it, and I still watch that piece of shit. But what's killing me is a fucking halftime show that turns into a fucking concert.
Yeah.
These fucking people. Look, Where's my interview with Dominique Wilkins or Hakeem Olajuwon or fucking Chris Mullin? Where's my interview with them? My in-depth interview with them.
They
Instead,
spoke
I
to
gotta
Chris
watch some
Paul
fucking guy.
They spoke to Chris Paul for like a half a second and then let him go.
No, I'm listening to some fucking guy who's dressed like a homeless person up there jumping around. You got Lil Wayne up there, who I know because he's from the early 90s, who I don't think he's ever went to a fucking dentist in his life.
Nope.
All right?
Yeah,
and he's up there jumping around and shit with his pants hanging off his fucking ass. I got no time for that shit. I want in-depth interviews. That's what you used to get with this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I found out about, my players. That's how I found out information about them, man.
Right.
This is fucking whack. I can't stand this shit, man. You know what else is going on here? See, here's why, and you guys all say, I know you young motherfuckers listen to this, because I see your goddamn emails, right? Oh, Keith is old. You guys living in the fucking past? Okay, if we're living in the past, tell me why they're remaking Hoosiers. Basically.
Yeah.
They got a movie called The Way Back with Ben Affleck. All that is fucking Hoosiers. That's all that is.
I heard
Kiss my ass.
I heard they're remaking Mighty Ducks too.
Yeah, yep. They are.
And to tell me that's not like you're doing sequels to shows that have already been, or you're remaking the ones that have already been. Of course, we're living in the past, because if it wasn't great, you wouldn't be remaking.
You wouldn't redo it. Nice fucking try.
No, yeah. Like, what are you thinking? I don't understand. And you know what? Just come up with new stuff. There's plenty of people.
They can't. They can't.
As I sit out here in this city of sin,
there's sticky. You're sticky because you're fucking there. I've been there.
Yeah, I'm sticky in places that I ought not be. And it's not even that hot. So I'm walking and there's millions of people, right? There's millions of people everywhere down here. And for you to make it in this world, so there's a billboard that goes by with some card magician guy on it, and I think to myself, to be able to make it in this place, you've got to be pretty damn good, because there's a lot of people. And some of the street performers are better than some of the performers I see on TV. And so I think to myself, but we go down here to watch, whatever show we're going to watch.
Yeah.
Boys to Men. And and so then I wonder what my guys are up to. They've made a wine now. It's called Harmony Wine. It's by Boys to Men. So for those of you, I may strictly change my diet to Harmony Wine by Boys to Men.
Have you had it yet?
No, I haven't. As soon as I get my hands on a bottle, I will do a review on it. Because
bring some of that back, please.
Yeah, the Boys to Men Harmony Wine. It could taste like shit, and I'm still gonna buy it.
Oh yeah. I can see you pouring that. I can see you taking a bath in that shit. I can see you doing that.
It might happen.
So you asked me did I watch the dunk contest. Like I said, I tried not to. You got all these fucking people on the court. 88. I got a poster. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of this fucking poster. This is 1988 dunk contest when Dominique went up against Mike. The last time the All-Star game was in fucking Chicago.
Right.
And you got Mike doing a free throw dunk, and there's not 20 people on the fucking court. He's not jumping off nobody. There's not, fucking 16 rappers there. Everybody's sitting down like a fucking gentleman, and they're waiting for Mike to take his goddamn turn. Yep. And I'll tell you, this motherfucker launched this shit off, man. I don't understand that shit. And then the halftime, or in between the All-Star, in between the three-point shootout and the dunk contest, you had somebody called Dame Dollar come out and rap. Yeah, your boy, and I like Damian Lillard, but what the fuck was he doing out there? My cousin said to me, he goes, it made me physically pissed off. I was violent off watching this fucking performance. He said it literally made me mad, and I agree with him 100%.
Yeah, it was weird, man. It's just not.
What? Because you have one talent, that don't mean you have another.
Are you sure? Because anymore, look at it. Look at sports, look at entertainment. They're always trying to go and do different things here and there. You got actors that are trying to sing and rap. You got rappers that are trying to ball. You got ballers
that can pull it off. Not everybody can pull it off. And the problem is, your family and your friends don't tell you. You need honest fucking people.
No.
You need honest people. Because if I knew a rich, famous person and they were an actor and they turned around and also now they're going to be a rapper, I'd be like, yo, if it sucks, you suck.
Yeah.
All right? I'll be lying. You can cut me out your entourage. I don't give a fuck.
Your entourage is going to lie to you because they don't want to be cut out of your entourage.
So they're not your damn friends, man.
Oh, and they don't want to tell you the truth, man. That's the sad part about it. So then you got Damian Dollar Dame up there, trying to
Dame
rap.
Dollar, get it right. Dame
Dame
Dollar.
Dollar. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's up there
Yeah.
trying to do his thing. You
Look
know.
like shit.
Yeah.
Look like shit.
Just
But
play
the
the
problem
game.
with this generation is this. You got a fucking rapper named Bad Bunny. That's the problem with this generation. If there was a rapper called Bad Bunny when I was growing up, somebody would fucking caught him at a club and beat him in the face and head with a windshield wiper. That's what they would have done to him. They don't fuck around back then. Bad Bunny is not, I mean, come on. Rakim. You know what I mean? KRS-One. Too Short.
Right.
You know, Ice Cube. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Bad Bunny? That's your fucking name?
No. There's nothing bad about a bunny.
No.
Bunnies
not a
are
damn
soft, fluffy, and cute.
Yo.
I don't care how mean its teeth look, or if it's like that stuffed animal you squeeze its belly and it gives like the angry eyes. Still a bunny.
Do you remember the fucking bunny rabbit from Twilight Zone, the movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember that when it came out? And that was, even that bunny,
No,
right?
still a
Although
bunny.
that did scare the shit out of me because that was unexpected, man. That did fuck me a little bit. Yo, how come my Instapot has a setting on it called yogurt? Can you explain that to me? You pretend to be smart. Maybe I should ask Dr. Dave.
I do pretend. The Instapot I've had limited experience with, although one of the better purchases that we've made, because you could throw frozen chicken in that bitch. 20 minutes later, it's ready to go.
Okay. Have you made yogurt in it? Because I have a yogurt setting. That's my point.
I don't understand that. Is it so? Are you putting milk in it and making yogurt, or are you putting
I'm not
yogurt
doing
in
shit
it?
with it. I don't trust that fucking shit. I'm not trying to catch a fucking staph infection.
A yogurt setting on your Instapot. Huh.
Yeah. There's a yogurt setting.
I don't think that's on mine.
The same one I have. No, you don't. All right. I'll show you that.
Is
on
it the
mine.
same? If I think we do, I think you're right. I think we do have the same one. I don't remember seeing a yogurt setting.
It's on the right hand side on the bottom. Maybe we'll get drunk this summer and try and make yogurt.
I like it.
I'm in the gym this past week doing my old man workout. And by old man workout, I mean it's Thursday and I've been wearing the same shirt and shorts since Monday because I don't give a fuck anymore. There was a time when I matched my shoes to my shirt, and I had on fresh socks and fresh short. I don't give a fuck no more. I got the same goddamn shorts. I got the same motherfucking shirt and it's sweaty. I haven't washed it. I'm not even gonna lie and pretend I washed it because I did not. I don't give a fuck. All right. I'm in there trying to stay in shape. I'm trying to stave off Father Time. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm in there doing my old man workout. And I'm doing my thing. And this dude comes up to me. I didn't say shit to him. I didn't say hi. I didn't say nothing. And he's next to me. I'm doing one exercise. He's doing an exercise next to me. This motherfucker comes up to me and starts talking. I got my headphones in with the wire. I don't have the wireless shit because I'm scared of brain cancer, right? So I got the fucking wire. And he comes up to me and this is what he says to me. Let me see. I wrote it down verbatim. He goes, I don't lift weights. I do Muay Thai. This is what he says to me. And I'm like, okay. So.
Oh, what? Oh, good job.
Yeah, right. But why are you telling me this, right? And it sat with me, and he talked about his Muay Thai, and I was like, dude, I'm working out, and I put my headphones back in and went off. So the conversation lasts probably 45 seconds between me and him.
Okay.
But why did it prompt him to tell me that? So I get home, and I'm talking to my girl, and I'm like, it fucking registered. I'm like, he's telling me, okay, you're stronger than me, but I'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
That's where my head goes. So in my head now, it's fucking 1992. This motherfucker just challenged me. You know what I mean? So now
I'm going to go back to the gym right now.
Right. You're right. I can't wait to see him again. Because now I got something to say. Don't fucking come up to me telling me incognito you can kick my ass because you're insecure because I can lift more weight than you. You understand what I mean? Anyway, just leave me the fuck alone. All right? And that's on par with Dennis, the fucking bodybuilder. Remember he said he's standing in line and people go, oh, I used to work out.
Right. You're right.
Remember that shit? Just that insecure motherfucker. And this is the first time anything like that's ever happened to me. Do your Muay Thai. Get the fuck off the weights because I need that machine after you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you just hold it up right now.
Right. It's funny because it's a similar comparison, but it's a smaller scale of course. But like I'll go. Because I run, and I'll go out and run, and I'll run across somebody, or I'll be stopped somewhere, and they'll stop and say, I used to go running, but hurt my knee.
Okay.
Well, awesome. I don't care. Or they'll throw out, times and speeds, and I'm like, well, you're not doing anything right now. So what does that have to do with anything? It's like, I almost, and I might get a lot of heat for this shit, but it's like, okay, I'm a Lions fan, and I get it that we haven't won anything ever.
Yeah,
But
no, it's been well documented. You well reinforced for your psyche. Go
but
ahead.
when was the last Cowboys Super Bowl?
92?
Okay, so you though I like the guys that were and the people that were fans back then. Fair enough, you were there for it. But
Yeah.
kids now that are Cowboys fans that want to run their mouth and talk shit, what have you experienced in a win?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
a damn thing.
Right,
So why
right.
are you running your mouth?
They had a quarterback come in, retire, might be going to Hall of Fame. I think he's on the fence, but that whole thing there, and
Yeah,
he's gone. And now you got Dax, and they're talking Dax ain't the right thing. So now they're
right.
lobbying for Tom Brady. Mac, forgive me, but so it's been a whole generation plus of people who haven't had a W.
Right. So, yeah, there you are sitting, running your damn mouth about how great you are, how you did this and how you did that. You did it. That's past tense. What are you doing now? Lazy ass, get
There's
up off your butt and go run.
there's a debate now on whether or not you can recline your seats on the fucking airplane because
Yeah.
I guess some lady reclined her seat and some dude had took exception to that and he kept hitting her fucking seat, which is a bitch move. If
Yeah.
it's a girl, why are you fucking with the woman? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just take it. But I guess his computer got too close to his fucking rib cage and he had a problem, so he shook her seat. And one of those assholes took their phone out and recorded the whole event like it's fucking the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I don't give a fuck about you guys' little turf war there, right?
No.
But so can you recline your seat or can't you recline your seat? I say I pay for this fucking seat. The seat reclines. I'm going to recline it.
I
Now,
agree.
having said that, I generally don't recline my seat. Now, my wife does, and I'll tell you right now, if she reclines the seat and somebody fucks with that seat, on my flight from Salt Lake to Boston, we're probably going to end up in Nebraska because this is going to be a fucking situation there. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's
You
about to
fucking-
get punched.
Somebody's about to get fucked up, and I think these motherfuckers pick and choose. That's why it was a
Yeah.
guy
Yep.
fucking with a girl.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done that to another person. It's her seat.
No.
That's her right to recline it.
He wouldn't have done it to another male or
No.
one of these other females that, if, look at the female that it was.
Okay.
And this is not a dig on her or anything. She's an older lady
Uh-huh.
and she's probably not running CrossFit, right? So he knows that he could do it. It's funny. I'm glad you brought it up because me and my girl were talking about this a little bit. And we
Okay.
were also walking down the strip here in Vegas.
Of course you were.
And there's these ladies and they dress in their feathers and now they don't even need to wear clothes. They can just paint themselves and it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we kept walking by the same ones over and over. I don't know what I was doing. I get getting lost, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The
I'm
point-
sure there was a reason why you were walking by the same ones over and over.
But they would walk by, say, "Hey, do you want a picture?" Whatever. Just I would ignore them. We keep going. Then we get to the men that are dressed half in camouflage, shirtless, and they're out there. And these guys are pursuing the women very heavily. Like they'll be like, "Hey, baby, you want to come take a picture?" Like your man's good with it, but they're picking and choosing the ladies that they're going after because they know if they pick the wrong lady that with the wrong guy, they're going to get their face smacked, right?
Yeah.
So this guy is doing the same damn thing because if it were me, I don't think he's pushing my chair. And it
Right.
goes back to a conversation we had about when you're in the seat. Like if you're in the middle, do you get the armrest? Do you get one? Do you have to share? Some people would say you get both. I say it's first come, first serve. If I want to use it, I've got the armrest. But I also say if it's got a recliner and I recline, I don't. But if I wanted to, it reclines. That's my choice. I'm going to recline.
That's my
chair.
choice. If they didn't want me to recline, they wouldn't have a fucking recliner on
Right.
it. I generally take a window seat, so I lean up against the window if I choose to go to sleep, or I'm one of those freaks that just lean over. Like I fucking had a major fucking heart attack and I just keeled over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I've
wake
laid
up-
on the tray table before.
Yeah, right. Well, I can't even do that. My head just goes down, and I wake up and my fucking nose and lips are bigger than they are normally because all the blood's rushed to them. You know what I mean?
Your eyes are turning red, full of blood.
Yeah, right. They're like, "You all right?" I'm like,
Give me a minute. I'm going to pass out.
But I just don't understand people impinging on other people's area. I mean, again, that's her seat to recline.
Well, but
That's her space.
and then I'll take it even a little bit further. Why can't he say, "Hey, ma'am, like I can't recline to get out of the space because he was in the very back seat, which doesn't recline." He'll say, "Hey, ma'am, I'm in the last seat. Like I can't get out of your space and it's really cramping me. Would you mind please putting it up?" Have a conversation with her.
No, you don't talk. You just act like a fucking petulant 2-year-old,
So you
man.
just sit
That's
and
what you do.
tap the seat like that? Dude needs to get his ass whooped for it.
Well, people don't get their ass whooped anymore, and that's part of the fucking problem. People haven't been punched in the fucking face, throat, or chest in fucking decades. Because that shit was gone with all this, you can't fight in school. I grew up in a middle school. If you had a problem with somebody, the principal would take you to the gym and give you boxing gloves and say, settle it. Now, you're not getting stomped. You're not getting beat down. You're not getting jumped, none of that shit. But you're getting your ass kicked. And if you got your nose rung or your fucking bell rung or whatever the case, and you had enough, that was it. Problem was solved.
Now, what would have happened if he reclined his chair? Because as much as he claims that he would never do or what it doesn't want to, I don't know what he claims because I don't think he's talking. But if he reclined his chair and someone did that to him, what would he do?
Right, exactly.
He would have probably gone to the principal and cried about it, aka the stewardess or the pilot even, and demanded that they land the plane because his head is being disrupted and all sorts of whatever bullshit.
See, you call him stewardess, you got a whole new ball of wax right now. Hey, why the hell are the Astros apologizing for the shit they did? I look at sports. If you can get an edge to win, do what you got to do. Catch me if you can. All right?
Yeah,
and they're saying now, there's a dude for the Dodgers. I think his name's Bellinger. He's saying that Altuve, if you look at the walk-off home run he had against the Dodgers, he didn't take his shirt off. He told his people, don't tear my shirt off. And then when he did the interview, he had on a T-shirt, not his jersey. So he's saying he did have that electric monitor thing on it. All right?
Okay.
So my thing is this. They cheated, is what it's looking like.
Okay.
But baseball has been cheating for fucking decades.
Yeah, so are they going to void every win that somebody won while they were using steroids?
Okay, yeah, except for the ones in the early 1900s from the Red Sox. I think that was 1902, probably the 1908. They got down there. And then not 07, not 04, definitely not 04. All right? I mean, any of them but the Red Sox. Matter of fact, get rid of some of those fucking Yankee ones, by the way, man.
I don't understand it either, man. Like,
it's like that tongue-in-cheek bullshit. Where baseball's like, oh, we cheat, ha-ha, wink, wink. And now all of a sudden it's a big deal, and all these people are fucking upset. You know what you do in baseball? You deal with it. When that asshole stands up there with the bat, and he's waiting for you, and you got a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, put that shit in his thigh.
Yeah.
And then when he comes up again,
right in his
put it in his fucking thigh again. Yeah, put it again. Put it in his fucking ribs. You played baseball. Would you know that justice? And baseball is the last place you can have fucking street justice.
If you can, right. So they talk about all this purity of the sport and don't cheat and blah, blah, blah. Yet you're going to let all the benches clear to have a brawl?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, the NBA, for at least, nobody can leave the benches. If they're going to fight, they're going to try and break it up, but no one leaves the benches, or you always got a problem. To keep the sanctity of the game. I did too. I thought that was badass.
You used to love that shit, huh?
But baseball, you would sanctity, but yet you're going to clear the benches and have a 50-man brawl out there. And on top of that, are you crying about losing because... So even if I know a fastball's coming, doesn't mean I can hit your fastball.
Right.
If a slider's coming, it doesn't mean I can hit your slider. Just I know it's coming. Like, did you never play Little League? You just woke up one day and you're in the majors? Now all of a sudden you can hit and read everything? No, asshole. When you were in the Little Leagues, they had fastballs and some people had a curveball. You knew that's what was coming every time. Guess what you did? You pitched better or you hit better. And then as a fielder, you played better. So don't bitch about them reading your signs. Give me a break.
Well, talking about anticipation, you know what popped in my head the other day? I saw a lady. She's probably, 11, probably 15 months pregnant, okay? She was pregnant as fuck, okay? I mean, and I, with pain, I'm kind of a bitch, man. Most guys are. And I'm thinking... you got the all right. So you got the good wood, right? You're the good wood, right? So you love that, but you got the good pipe. You got it laid down to you. Here, now 2 months later, you're pregnant.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, it's that fucking anticipation. To me, it would kind of be like waiting for fucking death row. You know what I mean? Like you got your fucking date, and here it comes. It's over. But you're waiting for this fucking kid to come up out of you, to walk up out of you, and some people are like 10-pound babies, man. And some of those people that have 10-pound babies are like 120-pound women.
Yeah.
That's got to be excruciating. There's not enough drugs on the fucking planet that would justify 10 pounds coming out of my little woo-ha.
No, So
You know what I mean?
I had
I worry about these women.
one of my children was born and went into the NICU, and then so like a good parent, I would go and visit her and see her in the NICU. Well, this other little baby shows up, little Latina baby.
Was that one yours too?
No, thankfully.
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't know. I know you had two kids on the same day. I do know that.
Yeah, not those and not twins. So yeah. Okay. So I'm talking to the parents. We're conversing in the Espanol there, and we're chatting. And naturally you inquire, oh, you got a baby? How much? How big were they? How much do they weigh? Blah blah blah, whatever. And I asked how much theirs weighed. 11.5 pounds.
Damn. A Mexican had an 11.5 pound baby?
She was no more than 5 feet if she was on her toes.
Holy shit.
11 and I looked at her, and I looked at that baby, and then I looked at her, and I felt like crying and just holding her. I'm so sorry about what you went through. Right. Here's my baby at 5 pounds 6 ounces, and they've got an 11.5 pound baby. That was twice my child. Twice it.
Hey, so you think like that? I think like that too. I was 8 pounds 11 ounces. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
that's
6'4".
a big baby.
Shaq was only like 6 pounds 7 ounces. Look at that motherfucker.
I know. Well, and here we are now. It's been 12 years. I bet if I ran into those parents, my child would be bigger.
Yeah,
because they were tiny. The mom, like I said, 4'11", maybe 5 feet. Dad was probably 5'6" at best. And I'm not grand, but
shout out to the women for understanding that's coming through. I couldn't be it. I could not do it. First of all, you got this motherfucker crawling on you like a walrus, all hairy and sweaty and shit, right? Just trying to get his, right? That's
all sweating and breathing on you.
And he courted you like he just got out of fucking prison. Right. You know what I mean? Hey, cutie, nice ass. Whatever it took to get you there. And then he gets you there and he's all manhandling you and shit. And then you get knocked up. And then, you're dealing with that shit and, the ebbs and flows of I'm sick, I'm sad, I hate you, I don't hate you. Yeah. And meanwhile, he's still like, hey, make me a fucking sandwich. You know what I mean? And then 9 months later, you got this fucking human crawling out of you, which has got to be excruciating. I'm not doing. I just.
I'm glad you're not doing it.
I couldn't do it. Yeah, you caught that, right?
Yeah.
If men had kids, I wouldn't be able to. There'd be no fucking kids, and I know you concur with that.
Yeah. No, hell no. I've used the restroom a time or two that made me wonder whether or not I could handle that, let alone a child walking out of me. Yeah. No,
have you heard of this country singer named Kane Brown?
Have I heard of a singer named Kane Brown?
He's a country singer, Kane Brown.
No,
a brother. A brother. He's like, I guess the disciple of Charlie Pride. I don't know, because Charlie Pride's the only black guy I ever knew that sang country music. But some dude named Kane Brown, and he was on this fucking All-Star shit too. The All-Star shit, I swear, I'm not gonna watch every fucking year, and here I am.
And then you're watching it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay. Here's part of my problem. All right, so when I first started watching an All-Star game, these guys were like born in the 50s, right? Yeah. They were a lot older than me. I could look up to them. I could aspire to be them. Now
you're older than them.
Now a lot of these motherfuckers were born after I graduated high school. They were born after I graduated high school. And I'm not jealous. I'm just like, damn. I used to be able to do some of that. I could never do what these guys could do. But, I could get up. I could do this. I could do that. I could run. I could play. I could, all that shit. And I'm just tired of it, man.
I know we're running out of time, and I know we got to wrap this up. One of the ones, and kind of bring it full circle. Here we go. That's what we like to do on this podcast.
If we're smart enough to do it, if we're sober enough to do it.
Sometimes we do it. I'll tell you what, this cran apple makes me smart. Oh, I digress. There may or may not be dispensaries down here, but anyway. So the first person that this hit for me, because I was about his age, or I am about his age, is Kobe Bryant. We're about the same age. And I remember I was probably in my mid to late 20s. Yeah. And here he was winning championships, hooping on people. And here I am. The only thing that I could do was bowl and make babies.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. None of those puts money in my pocket.
No, it takes money out your pocket.
None of those make me any kind of celebrity or any
Nope.
kind of influential human being
Nope.
on this planet.
Not unless you're
Holy
porn.
shit. So then I just, it's very sobering because I think now these guys are born in what, 93?
4, 5, 6? Yeah.
Like, holy shit, man.
Yeah. It fucking sucks cock, man.
They're babies. I get it. They all went there at some point, but holy shit. I don't know if that's just us getting old or that's them just not being as good as we are. Either
No,
way.
it's the first one. It's definitely the fucking first one. You know, I should have asked Dr. Dave about shaking hands and menus. I'd like to have him on again, just to have like a more sober conversation. Now that we acclimated him to our fuckery, a more sober conversation on fucking germs, because I think I'm becoming or have been or always have been a fucking germaphobe. Wood, with that, is that what you're saying?
That is what I am saying. And hey, guys, this game is coming down to the target score, whatever that means, is 157, and it's 142 to 145. This is ridiculous. I don't even know what's happening right now on this game because there's no time. It's a pickup game, whatever. So
it's supposed to be a pickup game, but like I don't see Dr. J out there. I'll tell you that right now.
No, this is something else. We got Joel Embiid acting like he's a point guard. Anyway, guys.
A point guard.
Yeah. Guys, I hope you appreciate this episode here from me from the City of Sin here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Keith said his homestead, wherever that may be, in the great beyond. If I could get this video posted, one of my favorite things that I did this week is I bought me a new hat. Matter of fact, I got me a new hat on. And anyway, go to SoWhutChuSayin.com. That's where we're at. You know, you can find us there, SoWhutChuSayin@gmail.com. Kick us those emails because we always love those. We very much appreciate the ones from last week because Dr. Dave was definitely a smart man.
He was a hit. He was a hit.
He was. Oh,
he
wow.
was a hit. And let me tell you, too, the next 2 episodes we got coming up is a little something different because Woods got Sugarfoot. We'll explain that over time. All right?
Yeah.
So we need people to help carry fucking Mr. fucking Sugarfoot, Mr. Goddamn March of Dimes across the finish line.
Yeah, so the next couple episodes, guys, it'll be a treat to you. It's familiar voices, and you're not going to want to miss them, so check them out. Share with your friends, family, loved ones. If you want to contribute, anchor.fm/SoWhutChuSayin. I know there's some confusion. You do not have to listen on Anchor. Guys, you can go over to iTunes. You can go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, anywhere podcasts can be found. Listen to this podcast over there, and then tell your friends that they can listen anywhere they want. Because sometimes people get a little bit confused, like, well, I don't have the Anchor app. That's fine. You don't need the Anchor app to listen. Listen on iTunes. Listen on Google Podcasts. It doesn't matter. Spotify, for hell's sakes. We don't care. So check it out, guys. We have a few of those tumblers left. Hopefully we got something new coming for you in the near future. And we'll keep you posted on that. Anyway, Keith, from the City of Sin, Las Vegas, I got to tell you, man, it was a pleasure.
Dalton said this podcast is better than going to church on Sunday. We out.